Hey, folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 5. We are playing at Strasbourg-ish. We're in Lotharingia now, but in our heart of hearts, we are still Strasbourg. And all wars are stupid, but some wars are the stupidest of all, such as the one that we find ourselves in now, which is sort of take two of a quasi 30 years war. The first one ended in a ridiculous way. And the second one's probably going to be just as stupid. But darn it, we're going to try to fight our way through it. And the idea is we want to leave the HRE because the HRE makes poor decisions for us in general, and we want out. We don't need any of this crap anymore. Is Lotharingia type of salami? Ooh, delicious. How's it kiss for luck doing? I'm not sure today. She's been sort of back and forth. We'll see. Miss a stupid bit. How did it stupid? Okay, so the first war, the first 30 years war. So the idea is this, right? The war of the religions is here, right? The Protestants versus the Catholics. Boom, 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 boom. The equivalent of the real world sort of 30 years war kind of situation. And it kicked off. We don't, as a republic, we have very limited vested interest in who can be the emperor of the HRE, any of these things. I mean, you know, probably we could play more of those political games, but ultimately, I think our payback for it felt a little bit more, meh, I don't really care that much. What I would like to do is leave the HRE. And the ways we would do that is we would have to go and peace out versus the emperor and choose leave the HRE, like, peace deal, peace goal in the end. So we kicked off the War of Religions as a way to have a CB versus Bohemia, which at the time, in the previous war, was the emperor at the start of the war. And then at some point during the course of it, that guy died. Austria was elected as the emperor of the HRE. Austria, who wasn't involved in the war at that point, but decided to use the HRE power to just stop the war as we were kicking ass. And the other thing that's annoying is, despite the fact that France is not part of the war religion at all, France keeps joining on the Catholic side partway into the war. So we have to fight France as well. And we have to fight a much larger army than us. And we're doing it. We're fine. We have higher quality troops. We're just generally kicking ass. It's a big, slow slog, but it's working. So I think we beat up France and knocked them out of the war. We separate pieced out France last time. And it was like, great, we're just going to roll over Bohemia and then boop. Oh, instantly forced to peace out because of the Friedland or whatever it is decision. I can't remember what it is, Landfried, something like that. But one of the HRE decisions that the emperor can do. So Austria was just like, no, we're just going to stop the wars. Now, as it turns out, because Bohemia was no longer the ruler of the HRE, we probably couldn't have gotten our leave the HRE peace deal anymore. But we still could have gotten something out of the war. So mostly out of spite at this point, to be honest. Mostly out of spite. We've triggered a second round of the War of Religions. And Austria is the leader. We are fighting against Austria. Hopefully, this a-hole doesn't die. Or if he does, hopefully Austria gets reelected a second time. Because what I really want to do at the end of the war is I want to choose the leave the Holy Roman Empire peace deal. And I'm going to be so salty if we do this a second time and can't do this because of at some point you should just be able to write a letter and be like, listen, I kicked all y'all's butts twice now. All you have to do is scratch out my name from the HRE, or I'm going to just do it again. I don't want to get pieced out into technicality. I didn't consider, I was talking about this on Saturday, I had even considered doing something like rewinding to the pre-war save and just being like, nah, let's not bother because it's going to be long and annoying. But we'll see. So here we are. In terms of war support, you can see we're outnumbered 2-1 on the battlefield. And the deaths this time around are a little closer, but I think it's because there were some early peasant deaths and things like that on other sides. Overall, we are handling ourselves perfectly fine. We have a really strong army. We haven't raised any peasants again. We don't have any peasants active right now. We only have a professional army going around, and they are generally kicking ass. Someone asked in the chat about seeing the research queue. Currently, I have this in the research queue here, which isn't much. I think we're done all the tech stuff, which is actually annoying because we had rushed all the military tech stuff, which is one of the reasons we were so much stronger in the first war. We're still stronger now, but not as much because I think some of the other countries have gotten a chance to catch up at this point. But yeah, so it would be really good if we could separate peace out France, but they currently have no particular desire to do that, I don't think. We keep monitoring under friendly actions. We've got a super separate peace option. And then what's annoying is there's 4 people who are available, but it doesn't actually filter this unless we go here and we say will accept. And here, if we do this, we can keep an eye on who would accept a separate peace. And I don't remember, like, probably our intention is to just go and separate peace them out, just to maybe remove some people from the combat. In theory, we might... actually, with Hesse, we do have actual war score with them. So we might be able to take land. And it is all fully occupied by us. And that might be worth doing. But a lot of these, we might not even actually hold. Yeah, there's some there too. Because some of these we might have no war score. Here, there we go. Here's a good example. So with Schauenberg over here, Schauenberg? I don't know. This place. We have no war score individually against them. We can't actually take this land or anything like that. And that's fine. We don't need anything from these guys. They're very willing to peace out, and I think that would be fine. They might still have some troops run around. If nothing else, it removes a province that we might want to go and occupy. And since we have no war score, we're not going to lose any war score by piecing these guys out. So we're going to go and knock those guys out. Suburb of Chicago. Oh, is Schauenberg also the name of a Chicago suburb? That's funny. And then... super separate peace, we're going to check this place. Yeah, okay, so we do have war score with a few of these. Now, it's a little weird because it shows everything as green here. And it's like, well, no, you're not actually there. Where is your capital? Ah, down over there. There it is. It's like, where is it? It's so small. And yet there's little bits of red in various places. So these little guys hide. So yeah, in theory, apparently we occupy this. We could vassalize them, but they wouldn't be loyal right away, so it wouldn't really matter. We've got a few vassals, not so many that it's a problem, but I'm not sure. Like, first of all, I don't want to take this land directly, and I don't think vassalize them makes much sense either. We could go and ask for war reps. Oh my god, that is small text! I mean, I recognize they have a big name. So they're under the... What are they under? Manhattanburg is a town, but, like, why are they under it? Right? That's what this means, maybe? Is there... Oh, there's over and there's under. Yes, over is over? I think. But yeah, so... we can take war reps. Probably this won't give us much money. And we can take a little bit of cash. And we may as well remove them from the equation. And in fact, I really think we probably want to do that in general. Manhart is... Oh, it's a mountain name. But Berg is a town, right? So is it like... Is there a mountain with that name? And oh, so is this the town above and the town below the mountain? Maybe that's what it's sort of named as. So let's go and check these others. Hesse's interesting because Hesse is actually bordering us over here. This is actually our land right here. So we could consider actually taking a little bit of land from Hesse. Obviously, that would tick down our stability in a few different ways, although we don't have anyone in government currently doing integration. I'm not actually worried about the coalitions because we're sort of in there. You lost 10 stab because the peace deal was not onerous enough? No, I think, wasn't it saying that they would lose 10 stability if... Why can't I hear anything? Isn't it saying that they would lose 10 stability if they declined? I hope that's all it said. So I could just swallow you up. And it wouldn't even take that much. I could swallow you up and take your money. Although, you know what? I don't think we want all of this. Geissen over here, I think is contiguous to us. Barely, but it looks like it's contiguous. It said they would lose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the case. So we'll do this. And I guess what I might do is take this stuff, but then not take this over here since it's disconnected. I mean, there's not going to be any control here, but you know what? At this point, I'm taking this shit for spite. I am being ruled purely by salt at this point. So let's go ahead and make it hurt for these guys. So we'll do that. We'll take the money. Here, give me war reps as well. Not that you're going to have a whole lot left for that. We're going to do this. Hey, Kilk on a 7-stream streak. Nice. It'll be contiguous next time. Eventually it will be. But let's do this. Do that. Do-do-do. And then we want someone with a high military score. You have a 95. You're doing assimilation right now, which might be okay. Conversions, you're not doing that good. Okay, you're a really good military score. I mean, you're good at a couple things, to be fair. But I'm going to go with you and get you to integrate. We do have a bunch of different provinces to do. Okay, so let's just go and do one at a time. You have decent military score. Integrate. I didn't do this, just subscribed. Hey, thank you very much. I didn't do this. As a reminder, if you're a Twitch subscriber, a YouTube member, 59, sorry, just looking at the military scores, or a Patreon supporter, then you can get in on Discord. You got to make sure to link your Discord to the appropriate service by going to the integration inside of Discord. You can join us over there. All right, so we're going to integrate all these. So it's a little annoying there's 4 of them, but that means each one is pretty small because I think we only have a fraction of these various provinces. And so I don't think the integration will take too long. So we'll go ahead and do that. I need to take Salzburg from Austria. Yes, for the salts. So that's done there. Is that the last separate piece? Oh, there's one more. So we got to look at this place. Super far away. I don't care about you. I'm just going to take all your money and war reps if it matters. There we go. And yeah, our stability is unchanged. It was definitely the other side. I don't think the AI ever does decline a peace deal that is appropriate. I think it's mostly for multiplayer, right? If I go, and even if I have like 99% war score against you, and I say, I want you to give me 1 ducat to peace out, you could still say no as a human player, but then you would lose stability for that because it's a reasonable peace deal given the situation. Okay, so I think we can go back to managing our group, our troops right now. We've got some white flagged enemies over here. I still think this white flag icon is way too small and unnoticeable. Compared to EU4, I find it really hard to see that a unit is in a shattered retreat. And I know I have my old man eyes here, but like, especially, I think it's because it's got the shading around it and everything, which is probably needed to make it like distinguish itself from a light colored background, but really it should maybe be like an outline or a shadow or something. And I think it should be bigger. Because I'll often be like, oh, there's a vulnerable army over there. And then be like, oh, right, I can't actually hunt it down. Don't forget to call you in your religious countries. Is that something I can do manually? Hang on. Oh, call in. That's interesting. I'm confused. It says 2. Except there's only 1. And it's this silly place. And they won't accept anyway. I could send a diplomat over there to make a little bit of friendship. Oh, it possibly also is because I don't have any diplomats available. That might be required. 2 = 1 = 0. Paradox math. So I mean, we can take another look there. There were some extra people that I think joined in after the war started. Like maybe some of the Nordic stuff. Like maybe they weren't in the war religion situation, but they might still been there. I don't know. The white flag and movement lock indicators both too small. Yes, exactly. Yes, the lock indicator as well is super non-obvious. Anyway, I moved my troop over here to Ravensburg, which does have a fort, so we'll probably just siege that out. Mostly try to, I don't know. Again, I wonder. Like in the last war, we ended up sieging all this and then eventually kicking France out of the war. Maybe I should focus on the same thing. Because it'll probably be hard to convince Austria to get out before then. And in a sense, France shouldn't have any skin in the game, so I would sort of hope that might be easier to piece them out. They're -110. And then Austria, only -63. Like, it might be easier. They still have a lot of enthusiasm for it. What do you think? Should we focus on Austria or try to beat up France and then separate piece them out? We're going to have to go and hit a lot of the French troops over and over anyway. There is someone, France is sieging out Colmar here. It is flat, unforested terrain, so we wouldn't get a combat bonus, so I might just not worry about it. A lot of people are in favor of beating up France. I think their principal removal is good. Okay, so and yeah, we could grab Ravensburg first. See, these guys are all fleeing. This one isn't, and that's the lock indicator. Yeah, it's so hard to see. There's not a GUI option that makes this more obvious, right? You separate piece the faction leader? No. I think if we were to, I know it says, yeah, it says super piece as well for Austria. We can't separate piece them out because they are the primary person in the other war. I don't know. Maybe I'll just ignore that completely then. And we'll see if I can boop this army. because they're not white flagged. They might not stick around. We'll see. Oh, right. The other thing I was going to do is maybe get some mercs. Now, I'm mostly unimpressed by them. That's recruit. I want mercenaries here. And it's kind of weird. Like, if you sort by, like, cost, some of the really expensive ones have, like, no dudes in them. But I think it's because, yeah, they've just been heavily beaten up. Also, every single one of the military people are currently hired. What we can do is we can still bribe them to flip them. And it would be really nice if we knew at a glance if these people were in a war against me, and then we could take them out. Like Mariensburg. Or sorry, this is Ansbach. Is Ansbach in a war with me? They're fiefdom of the Kingdom of Bohemia. But Bohemia... Yeah, Bohemia's on my side. And maybe you can't flip someone who's on the other side. I don't know. We were previously fighting Bohemia. This time they're on my side. So these guys are in Würzburg. And no, we're fighting a war together. Right? So I don't know. This feels annoying. And there's some of these that are grayed out. So maybe these are controlled by people against me. This country is currently at war. Could you be more... Yeah, I don't know. So it doesn't seem like it's tremendously worth it. Although if we could take it away from someone, that would be good. Yeah, England's on this too. We might be able to smack them around a little bit and convince them to leave. Oh, there's my... So these... Is there a way to tell at a glance that they are all prisoners? Yeah. So, I mean, I could park them in Strasbourg. Strasbourg's pretty still on the edge. I suppose if they get freed, it's not the end of the world. I'm assuming this doesn't count as a battle loss if someone moves in on them. I don't know. Warriors do not read books. Wait, that's still a thing? Oh, man. We're going to try to catch these guys, and then I might go over to Mulheim. All right, smack. Oh, and Austria. Interestingly enough, Austria joined in, like, the same tick as I defeated the French. Hesse hates me. I can't imagine why. Is it because I just took, like, 3/4 of your country? Is that why? What's the terrain in Mulheim? It is hilly and forested. So we want to make sure we don't... that someone doesn't attack us while we're in Mulheim. It might be worth rushing this site, then. Because we want to control this without being attacked, because we would be forced to have all the negative modifiers. Assault is risky. 1%. Got some vision. How's our espionage in France? Only at 6. Yeah, that's unfortunate. It's risky. I don't want to talk because I want to pay attention. There's a French army that starts moving within our vision. I'm just hoping we get a wall breach immediately. No. Water shortage. But it still improved the apparent display. Okay. That is done, which is great. Because France might come to try to retake this, in which case we will attack the army that's besieging here, but we will count as the defender and get all the defensive benefits. As moving to Freiburg. Hilly forested. Probably you'll get there first, right? We would get there... on the 25th of March. They're going to get there on the 21st. So we would be the attacker in hills and things, which is no good. And here we'd have no penalty attacking here, but I kind of don't want to. So I'm going to move to Belfort. What's Belfort like? That is flat forest. So worst case scenario, if we get attacked here, we only get a -1 to our rolls. Still not ideal, because France, we know, has a lot of discipline. We still have more combat tactics and more base morale than they do, but they do have higher discipline. We had 50 espionage last stream. We might have used it or it got reset because we had 50 at the last war. The problem is, I think the last stream, we were still fighting the first war, and now we're fighting the second war, and I think over time the spy network got kind of reset there. And we are also building espionage in Austria. So we'll try to get up to 50 so we can infiltrate the administration and get some vision over there. Oh, wow, we got very lucky on... No, wait, that's Liège and Dust. Okay, we do have the wall breach. I don't know, I think I might just keep it going. I don't think we're feeling threatened right now. And we got to keep checking any separate piece. No, okay. I would still like to go and clean this up. Any chance we got lucky? Luxembourg has fallen. No. We might have to go clean up the north. And if we do, if we go and beat up the English a little bit, we might be able to get them out of here. Didn't we use it last stream to give Austria a negative relationship? Or France a negative relationship? Oh, that might have been one of the ways we sent it. Yeah, we were hoping that France wouldn't join the war. And that's right. We did go and burn it to ruin their diplomatic reputation. At this point, we're failing a lot of these rolls. I mean, obviously, most of the rolls would fail. Hopefully this one... Oh, there we go. We want to go and fight here. They're moving away immediately. I want to go and jump on them while we would get a huge combat bonus. Okay, I'm going to let this last tick go, and if it doesn't go, we're going to rush. Lose a bunch of money, or... whatever. Oh, they're back. Okay, hopefully. Thank you. Now come over here. Kill all these guys. These British? Yep. Silly English kniggets. Insta-stack wipe. I declare thee acceptable. I don't want to attack here, because again, we wouldn't get a combat bonus. Is there any chance there's any woods? No, it's flat grasslands. That is annoying. You're chilling over there. Could go and attack here, and if he decides to move in from here and reinforce, it would lift this siege. Get a little closer and make a decision. Blockaded ports, sure, fine. Lots of money, and money is going up, which is really nice. I mean, it's the capital region, but it's rural. Maybe I'll just... I don't think I'll get there in time. I don't know. Did we get a manpower tick? I'm not sure. Anything useful here? Training field. I mean, maybe. The training fields are pretty unimpressive because they're rural things. They give you a tiny bit of manpower, but barely. Raise Noble sponsored mercenaries. Mercenary company, Strasbourg Raiders, appears in Strasbourg. Nice, but it pushes us towards the aristocracy, which I don't want. I might just go and sponsor a university. Reach out to our faith. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this and try to get a rep boost with other Protestants right now. That sounds really good. I'll do this, purge some artisan guilds, get over 50%. Okay. So, step... Yeah. Oh, terrain would be an advantage. Would it? What terrain? Would they count as having like a river crossing for some weird reason? Or maybe it just has that because it's acknowledging that we would be the defender. It's only got the one up chevron for terrain. But it's weird. Yeah, the balance is fine. I mean, we'll win, but it won't be perfect. It won't be clean. And I am worried about that. But I think we're going to have to go for it. We're going to have to take some risks. Because, yeah, as a reminder, look at this. Like, they have so much more discipline. But, yeah, we have a lot more of the military tactics and higher base morale. Oh, and are they getting a terrain penalty? They are. They are getting the river crossing penalty. Why? All right, 3-to-1 ratios ain't bad. Are we near the end of the month? No, so I'll probably move out immediately to siege. Okay, you know what? Oh, they did finish the siege of Colmar, which is annoying. But I'm going to go and catch this army. Because we've clearly proven that we can smack the shit out of them. We're not getting a river crossing. So it's just straight up die rolls, but we should, we should be okay. Not bad. About 3-to-1 again. Okay. Maybe I should specifically target the British. Oh shit, this is actually progressing way too well here. Don't tick. I don't even know if we're gonna get there in time. Keep going. It looked like you stalled. There we go. Clean this up. So what are the British stats? Because we are okay. Hainaut took over probably because they had the best stats. They have insane discipline. do we get our discipline higher? Everything else is great, though. That's interesting. A stack of 1,000 joined in, I think, after the battle had been lost, so they got the insta-stack wipe. Separate piece. No, filter for will accept. Saxony wants out. Saxony's pretty big. I will probably just piece them out as is, for like war reps and all their money, assuming they've got any. Oh, I could get them to release some stuff. That's always fun. Oh, maybe I should do a humiliate. We can gain a little bit of prestige. Oh, they're not willing to do that. Okay, they're willing to do exactly this. War reps and some money. I'm going to call that good enough. And yeah, let's get them out of here. We're dramatically weakening the opposition alliance now. So they're no longer a 2-to-1 strength advantage, or pure troop count advantage. They're now only 1.5 to 1, or 3 to 2. You know, depending on how you want to reduce a fraction. All right, you are running away. We could go and lift some sieges. But yeah, I am wondering about specifically going down and hunting some British troops and seeing if we can get them out. Out of curiosity, how is England feeling about the war? Nah, they're still pretty enthusiastic. France there. Well, I might go... What? Oh, this is neutral territory. Although, if they're standing there, does this not imply that they have military access, and is it not bi-directional in EU5? Maybe there's another reason that they can be in there. These guys are being attrition and running back, but they're not sieging anything currently. I don't know that we'll be able to get there in time. That's a lot of things. Is there a defensive terrain bonus here? No, it would all be flat, so we probably won't bother with that. How come I can't zoom to Mantova? That's weird. I can double-click other things to zoom to it. Well, maybe I can't zoom to that one either. Maybe you can only zoom to sieges and not liberations. All right, I'm being confused by a few things. Anyway, I guess I'll just go and siege out some French bits over here. Or I could de-siege Luxembourg. Oh, it's auto-de-sieging. It doesn't even have a fort. Excellent Minister. Efficiency goes up or 10 prestige. I'll take the Excellent Minister. Okay, if it's got the green tick, I'll go for it with the assumption that we probably won't lose too many dudes. Grab this too, because it's right there. Get some bouillon. Upgrade some more bastions. We do have the money. I mean, by the time it's upgraded, it might not kick in. Ooh, that's a lot of money for research progress. I do like research progress. I think what I'll do, and this would also cost us money effectively to rebalance this. Then, all right, fine. I'll go for the tech boost. Legislative efficiency is really nice. Transmitting assault, good. Yeah, we're really not losing very many troops on these. Go down to Verdun. How you feeling, France? All right, we are chipping away at them. We will be doing a lot of bastion upgrades for the next war, but I don't think I'm going to do it now. Oh, this assault is risky for some reason. All right. We're probably still fine. Would be worth splitting that Austrian HRE peninsula from the main body. For a few different things. Like, first of all, in terms of war, grabbing this and splitting it might be useful. But also in terms of the peace deal, splitting Austria in half would be really good, because they would get no control somewhere else. Like, it's much more painful in U5 to split one of these things. All right, reach out to our faith. Good. We have Diplo points now. Hold on a sec. No. All right. No one's going to call in there. Oh, some separate pieces are available again. Where are you? Yeah, I'll probably just... Same thing. Just money and peace you out. Up the Bavaria. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, same thing. I think just money and money. Peace you out. Oh, we should also humiliate if that's an option. Oh, maybe... Can you only humiliate a rival or something? Maybe. Oh, they won't accept this. Okay, they'll give me cash, but not war reps. Fine. Oh, yes, and we have to grab Strasburgium, who was independent for a while, and we would have conquered pretty early on, but then they were vassalized by Austria, so obviously we're going to have to take them. That's this place here? Yeah, okay. You are adjacent. But I don't occupy you. I might just leave this one in the war and eventually go and see if we can occupy you. Actually, I've got an ally here who's occupying it. Although, I guess it wouldn't go to me at that point. Then you know what? Change of plans. You've been saved because what I want to do is I want to free up those troops. War rep and money. Oh, we have no war score with you. Okay, I could wait for you to be besieged, but no, we're just going to white piece you out and free up those allied troops to go and do something else. That's what we're going to do. To be able to humiliate him, went second tab from the... Oh, maybe I just had to flip tabs. I'd assumed it would auto-filter it to show. All right, I'm going to go for it. We've got a wall breach, which does, I think, help with the assault. Oh, lag. Okay, there we go. Yeah, we didn't lose too many things. Good. Let's run up here. Because they're running in to reinforce. We might not get here in a relevant time. Although it looks like our allies are going to win all these fights. Lovely. Because my idea was, even if our allies lose, if we don't get there in time and our allies lose, we might be able to jump on the people who are left. All right, let's go to Mouzon. So many pop-ups. Ah, the bubonic plague! Ew. Who ordered one of those? Siege of that is fine. So no notable sieges over here. A little bit of a battle there. That's not going to go well for us, but that's okay. All right. Is the train here? There's forest, so if they attacked us, we would get at least a -1, possibly more if it gives us a random river crossing. Okay, we got a wall breach, so we're just going to rush. Good. And then Bouillon is hills and forests. Ho-ho! Who dis? Flanders, stupid sexy Flanders, made a stupid sexy mistake. We are going to get at least, they're going to get at least a -2 to their rolls. In fact, they got the river crossing as well. That was pretty insignificant. Okay, still no one wants a separate piece. I'm not going to chase into here. I'm going to just return to plan. Siege French forts. Ooh. Hang on. They're all moving away. I don't want to fight both of these simultaneously. But I do want to come up here and assist. We'd still be going through the French army. They're definitely running up there. Okay, any chance we get train bonuses here? No. I'm not sure. Yeah, none of this is going to work out for us. Oh, and also we don't own this territory. Okay, never mind. We've got you. There's no fortress over here. Let's go to Vancouver. Siege. Good. And we don't have much in the way of positive war score, but that's fine. It's because there's so many people involved, and a lot of like the battle stuff keeps being a wash. And the ticking war score will come from having, I think, 20% battle war score, which is not really happening with all of our vassals, or not vassals, but war allies. Okay, let's go down to the Soule. How you doing, France? I think it's 58. Still pretty... Oh, hold on. No plans. We have a defensive bonus. Yeah, it's forested. There's no hills, but it is forested. Yeah, England, if you want to jump in on this, that's fine, buddy. Come on in. The water's warm. All right, only 2-1, but yeah, we get the follow-up war, follow-up battle. If England jump in, hey guys, I heard there was a party going on here. Yeah, do we beeline straight to Paris at this point? Yeah, maybe we do. Oh, and who dis? Haynut. What a bunch of haynuts. All right. That's a good point. I mean, this would be plunging deep into French territory. But we could make a run in. It's not that bad, actually. First of all, actually, we clicked on it before. Yeah, we still can't because of zone of control issues. I don't know which ones. Ooh. Probably Bar is probably causing some issues. So let's go to Bar. Bar-le-Duc. The duck, I says. There's so many notes here. Hopefully everything's okay. Done. So now, can I route to Paris? No, I still can't. How about Provence? Yep, that's fine. There's a whole city in Troy. It doesn't even have a fortress. How are we doing everywhere else? Fine. Okay. Like, it might be worth, just because it is a city. But you know what? Screw it. Let's go straight for Paris. I love Paris in the January. Hey, cores. Oh, we stopped infiltrating. Oh, we stopped at 45. Oh, but with Austria, hold on. Covert infiltrate administration. Oh, wait. Stopped infiltrating. So we did have vision over France. Yeah. No, we did have vision over France. I didn't even realize it. So we'll be able to regenerate it with just 5 more points of espionage. All right. Instant boop. Sure. Yep. Yes, more land. Absolutely. Armored tradition. Only thing that matters right now. And we are absolutely going to just rush the siege. Oh, I didn't check. Whoa! Hold on. I didn't check. Yeah, they only have the irregular fort. The siege of Paris lasted 12 days before the garrison finally succumbed to hunger and disease. The Republic of Lotharingia now controls Paris, as the garrisons were allowed to march out. The following works of arts were destroyed. Chronica de Aragon, Sword of Boulogne-sur-Mer, Seal of Zurich, Sainte-Chapelle, Rabbiter Life, Revered Country, and Ballot de la Mélaison. The following works of art were captured and taken to Strasbourg. Seal of Cairo, Montenot, Mantle of Paderborn, Crown of Tarabulas Algarve, which I'm sure I didn't pronounce correctly, but Coronet of Paris, the Throne of Nienberg, Disjointed Country, Evocative Denise, Trivial Rabbit, Scarlet Rock, Intriguing Sophia, Stone of Scone. Wait, what? I was a Stone of Scone in France. Emerald Princess, Cross of Neath, Greater Lord, Princess or Country, Sea or Cow, Whimsical Deuce, Petite Maria, Lamentations for Princess, and Fine Anna. How you feeling, France? Still not willing. Still not willing to GG. All right, then we'll just have to keep bringing the pain. I think I will go and push closer back to home. So, ooh, there's still some awkward... Well, yeah, you're routing around there. Okay, I think I will go for Rhyme. Oh, how did they retake those forts so quickly? They did do the rush? I mean, I know we didn't reinforce the cabinet. I'm gonna take the cash. We didn't reinforce the garrisons, so maybe they were just able to siege it super fast. I think we fail an assault. Really? Yeah, that went bizarrely quick. Maybe I should refill the garrison in Paris. Thank you. Yes, we need to start doing something again. You've got slightly higher military score. Although, no, I don't think there's anything else to integrate, right? You're kind of fine at everything. You're kind of fine at everything. Okay, I think we're going to do more assimilations. With the idea that it's going to generate cores for us. Immolation. Oh, they are going to retake Paris. Probably immediately. You know what? Oh, I don't have my troops selected. Oh, I can't get there because zone control issues. All right, you know what? Screw it. Push. Yep. Well, you know what? I'll just go and re-siege. No. I need to keep smashing here. We don't have a lot of morale starting this. There you go. We do have to replenish our numbers. Oh, yeah, they went... I think all the places we hold do fill themselves up over time, but it does take a while. I really don't know. Here. We'll unlock that can recruit explorers. Can explore seas. Proximity cost with maritime presence, which will be relevant later. Cheaper exploration. Exploration progress. Okay. Oh, there was something in there about trade. Yeah, you're right. What if we use peasants and then loaded them up? That is a pretty good idea. Maybe I will do that. You have, like, no levies. I think that's because they did get previously smashed early in the war. So go over here, restock your manpower. Even just one tick is going to be fine. Alright, let's get all of our troops to group up here. Thank you. Spy in France is ready to go. Infiltrate. Lift the bug of war. Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to deselect guns. Everyone else is going to get grouped together. You know what? I'm just going to disband you because you might just get caught out in an awkward way. Okay, so this is our peasants. And for you, I'm going to put on the... I don't know what button it is. Not balance, split in half, consolidate. Wait, where's the button to auto refill forts? And is it that peasants can't do it? I'm not seeing it on. Make available for hire. Did I skip it? So, I mean, that's obviously balance and split. Consolidate, embark, detach, detach siege, detach support, detach levies, disband units, order full retreat. Levy can't refill? Oh. But where is the button? Is it not in this list? Is it somewhere else? Because this is my regular army. And I'm not seeing, like, new buttons. What is this? March to the sound of guns. Oh, will assist in adjacent locations. Oh, you need a tech board. In the middle panel, scroll. You don't have to do it from the fort screen. There's an option. Oh! Holy shit, there's an extra little scroll bar here. That's what you mean. Okay, auto refill is there. And for the peasants... There you go. That's turned on now. Whoa! Okay, that is not the most explicitly clear. Okay, do this. Siege is successful. Is my guns army? Your pathing on these interceptions are super weird. Okay, I'm going to start the march on Paris again. I will stop on Troy on the way. Because who knows, they might have some fancy stuff in this city. So, this fort... Oh, no, it has no dudes. Maybe I can't refill it from the peasants. Even though the option is on, maybe it's not refilling it. Yeah, the peasants are moving because I sent them there. But I thought they would just auto-refill the fort from being there. Maybe that's not how it works. Save the peasants. This will be a little rougher. We're going to have huge losses here because the peasants were in the front. But all the deaths there are basically all peasant losses, so they're not real. And for the Austrian capital, because the idea is we actually want to go and take some stuff proper from there. Automatically refill any friendly garrisons in forts it passes through. Do you have to do a pass through to do it? Like, do I have to do this and this? That would be stupid. Also, the guns are still selected. I'm assuming that it's just that the peasants can't refill it. Yeah. Grinchon loses art quality. Burgers get happier. No, let's gain some extra art quality. All right, I'm just going to merge the peasants in here. We'll retake Paris, and then I'll try to actively sort of patrol this area. Why did you stop moving? Just, God, okay. Do not, clearly, we should never do the right click on an enemy unit to try to chase them down. It never works right. And I'm not sure why. France is willing to peace out now. We can't get anything from them because we don't have 10% war score. But that doesn't matter. Their gift to us is removing themselves from this war. Excellent. Who else is in here? The bank. They're not going to have any territory. Whatever. Give me money. You're a bank. You got to be rich, right? Oh, we have no war score against you. So we'll just remove you. That's fine. Let me do a little safety save here. In case I F something up at this point. That would be frustrating. And the free city of Hochberg. Oh, you need to be annexed, my friend. Oh, we need to go and besiege you, apparently. I've got an ally besieging it. I don't know if they'll flip control of it to me. So I'll just not worry about you right now. But what we're going to do is we're going to move in and start taking Austrian territory. We could beeline their capital. But I'll do it. Actually, I'll go here. I'll stop. Hopefully we get a reinforcement tick at the month. There you go. This is a big deal. Because now, we actually have more people on our side. And again, I literally wasn't worried at a 2-to-1 disadvantage. Oh, empty cabinet slot. You're good on military, so we'll probably put you on assimilate. Or, sorry, convert, actually. The religious situation's not too bad. But we'll work to convert a little bit more in Cologne Bay. There's a lot of people there. Oh, we can put them on reduced war exhaustion. That's true. Which is probably a military operation? Oh, it's Diplo. This one's really good at Diplo. So we'll put you in there, although the assimilation is important. But yeah, you're right. That's an excellent point. We'd have to stay here a long time to get a proper reinforcement tick. I might not worry about it then. And this is already besieged, which is great. Okay, we're going to start chipping away at Austria. Slowly heading east to Vienna. Oh, go and clear up Flanders and stuff. Oh, that's not a bad point. I don't know. I think at this point I'm just going to go for the main war target. Sharing is caring. Oh, we don't need the Republican tradition, but I guess the prestige is good. Right, is Austria still the empire? If they're not... Okay, they are. He's 60. If they're not, and this whole war goes for nothing again... Oh! That'll be it. No more U5 streams ever. No, I got a wall breach. Let's go. I'm assuming, and I don't know the math. Maybe I should really look into the mechanics. I'm assuming, like in U4, having a wall breach does help with the actual assault. But I don't know. Okay, it doesn't say you might fail. It just says risky. I'm gonna call that. Oh, go and take Ravensburg first. I guess I can go to the fort map mode maybe, or the tactical map mode. Maybe see them a little clearer. Definitely want to rush, because I definitely want to go and engage these guys as quickly as possible. This one's running away. Or are they? We'll go and help out Milan, presumably. Yeah. There we go. Fight in the mountains. There's no fort here. But I might go and just take that anyway. Oh! I think our captured units got there first. That's okay. We're going to ignore you. We're going to go to... Oh, that's further than I thought. We're going to go to Wellham. Anyone want a separate piece? Verona. Oh! My Verona. No, I think it makes a lot of sense to remove them. Yeah. Greed is always tempting. So, okay, we can humiliate you. We can... Oh! They're not willing for that. We do have more than 10% war score, though. Yeah, they would just give us some money. All right, I'm going to do that. Verona's big and annoying. We don't want to have to deal with fighting them. Fair Verona, where we set our tail, Quill. Fair Verona. Okay. Now that is actually going to really simplify our war efforts. Because that's a lot of territory where our allies might be spending time derping around. Plus, they could have a bunch of troops. Probably less so if they're willing to peace out. They're probably kind of tapped out on troops. Yeah, of course. Everyone's still busy? Yep. So yeah, we're still not going to have ticking war score. But if we just go and take all of Austria, we're definitely going to want to rush the mountain fort here. If we just keep taking all of Austria, then eventually they're going to want out. I think his is filled with low-tier arms. Not sure how the mechanics this one yet. Quite surprised by the ranking. A little more strong, rank 30. I think a big part of it is because we're not a kingdom. We're duchy rank. By all rights, we should be at least a kingdom, but we can't become a kingdom. At least not while we're in the HRE. Yeah, we'll go with... Do assimilate, that's actually more important. So yeah, definitely rush this one, because I do not want to linger in the mountains. I don't have to. Cologne has fallen. Maybe I should go over here. Austria is bouncing around there, but no. I'm going to continue with plan. March towards... Oh, Vienna's already gone. It probably helps a lot that Bohemia is in on this. It's nice that they gave me control. It's not going to matter. We're not going to take Vienna. I am wondering at this point, do I just pull back and go and smack people? I might. Oh, Austria wants a super peace. I love that... Yeah, no. White peace. I love that you're ready for it. We'll sidestep. Forested Hills will have all the bonuses. Very good. Rebalance. We're not going to have much in the way of morale here, though. Stop here. It's going to be friendly territory. Who's fighting there? Not us. I'm not going to jump in while I have no morale. Okay, I will jump in now, and things should be great. We've got numbers, we've got stats. Oh, they'll have a little bit of numbers coming in here, but they are counting as the attacker here, so they're getting all the combat penalties. And they're not France. Actually, they have an insane amount of discipline, but we still have higher stats in other ways. Actually, I gotta say, the Ottomans here have a cool flag, first of all. And they actually have better combat stats than France does. So it's actually going to be a little tighter. We're going to come out ahead. We've got to remember, we have some peasants in here too, so it's not as clear. Although they lost 18,000 dudes. So, alrighty. And yeah, hopefully we put the peasants out front. I'm such an ass. Oh, Bohemia went and cleared up Colmar. That's nice of them. Yeah, maybe I do... Up there. I don't suppose... Poland is ready to go out. All right, let's just, yeah, remove some more troops over here. But we don't have enough war score. We can't actually request anything. That's fine. We'll just remove Poland from the math. Good. Simplify things for our own allies. All right, now screw it. Let's go. Let's get salty, baby. I don't think we can ask for anything yet. Yeah, we don't have enough war score to ask for anything yet. So we're gonna have to keep bringing the pain. Battle to the pain. Stayer. I wonder if we share our intel with all our allies. I would hope so. I wonder if they're going to nerf this assault. Or if it's just because we have a big army and these are level 1 forts, so the assault's not very hard right now. We're going to go to Grazie, and we will thank them very much for letting us take this. What do you mean I'm confusing? German and Italian. I don't know what you're talking about. It's gonna be a win anyway, but okay. Oh, we still had an agent in France, so they got kicked out, which is fine. Let's go down to. Oh, I cannot go down to Claudia Winkleman over here. What's blocking my movement? Not tactical. I mean, I know there's a fort map mode too, but I don't know what's the. We've got you. Oh, is it winter? It's winter in the mountains. Yeah, okay, let's get out of the winter mountains. Will's using the tried and true wave tactics European warfare to clear fortresses. Very historically accurate, is it? Oh, the Ottomans are back. Yeah, is Hungary in on this too? Oh, they are. Wait, hold on. I think someone new joined this war. Hungary or the Ottomans, I'm wondering if they're new additions. Because, yeah, the number of combatants on the other side just went up. The Ottomans. How come, again, is there, in the message settings, where's the someone joined the war message? There's another Paradox game that we had a similar issue with. We need a giant honking Aruga, Aruga, whenever someone joins a war. I type join. When we join the defensive yuan? Or is this just an example? Hungary's in from the start. Ottomans are new. The Ottomans are a big problem. Is there really not an alert? Military message settings. Really? You don't say. Military message settings? This one? The one we've scanned through twice now? I mean, there's a good chance I'm still missing it, but in hell, man. Because it was the same thing with France. They're not in the war, they're not in the war, they're not in the war. Oh, all of a sudden there's 100,000 French troops in our country, and we didn't know. This obviously has to be one of the most important messages. And there's military message settings, yes. Oh, there's military as opposed to war, sorry. Betrays, pushes, procures, no. Yeah, war versus military, yeah, sorry. This is, yeah, that's actually really stupid and annoying. Really stupid and annoying. Is this Hungary? Yeah. I don't think I can separate piece out Hungary. Oh, you can. It is an option. They're not willing, but maybe soon. All right. I don't like this path and that's going on here. Hold on. Oh, we have no morale currently, which is no good, but... Okay, I don't love that another stack is coming, but I'm happy that it's giving us a little bit of a morale fix in between waves. And we do have some allies around too. Okay. Okay. Hopefully we win this battle. Oh, they threw in some more reinforcements. Okay, we did win. I want to go and boop these guys. So no message about someone joining a war you're involved in with, but there is one. A country pushes towards humanists during the disaster. parties, right? For separate piece. Right, we've seen this before. This is inaccurate. Sue for separate piece shows Austria. Except Austria is not a separate piece. This is for their entire alliance. There's a fort here. Oh, we lost our administration. But we can get it back. We will want to do that. We're almost out of manpower, too, for recharging all this. Is it possible that someone joins mid-war just 30 years war thing, which is overlooked? I mean, hell, maybe. Ooh, is someone coming here? What's the terrain like? Forested, but flat at least. Okay, we have a wall break. Tell you what, I'm going to go. I'm afraid of them attacking me while I'm sitting here. And I do want to jump on these Hungarian troops, but I would be the attacker here, and that's no good. Yeah, the only thing I will accept is the leave HRE. That's the only way I'll accept a peace. Austria. I would ideally like this stuff too. Speaking of, okay, I think we will go and head back home. Replenish. Oh, wait a minute. We're being attacked. No, we're locked. So we're going to go here and we have an advantage. Will we get there first? Okay, we did get there first, so we are the defender. Nice. They're only getting a -1 from river crossing, but I'll take it. More of them are going to come in. Yeah, get some reinforcements in here, please. Tell me the Austria is still the HRE. Okay, good. You're 20. Not bad. Sure, it's our best diplo. We'll do it. Okay, better than 2-1. Or defeats. Okay, go into Hungarian territory, or Bohemian territory, then go to here, and then we'll see what we're at. Any new separate pieces? No, just the one, which is awesome. Oh, no! Hochberg. Oh, right, which we were hoping to take, so I'm going to ignore you. Yeah, we're trying to go home and reinforce. Our numbers have gotten really low. Wish we had more manpower sitting there ready to reinforce our primary army here. Is the train here? No, it's completely flat. We will reinforce here in friendly territory, which is nice. But yeah, I don't think I'll take that attack. And this was totally flat, right? But I'm less concerned about you. So I'm going to park there. Although we'll probably have done all the reinforcements we can. Venice wants it out. Sounds good to me. Where? That's where Venice is. I was going to say, none of this is red. Venice has been sent all the way out over here. Okay, well, we'll take you out just in case it helps with our own allies' AI in terms of prioritizing. Okay, park there. Kick up your manpower, or your morale at this point, because we are basically out of manpower. There you go. Big ol' kill. Venice may not have had a good run. No. try to kick the British out of this. May need to pause in maybe Dortmund for a sec to recoup your morale. You gonna jump in here too? Okay, that's fine with me. They're broken. Netherlands. Battle war score. It is positive. We're not going to get much war score from this yet. 0.03. Ridiculous. Castile? When the hell did you even join in? Get out. Livonian order. Get out. You know what? Hochberg, get out too. I wanted you, but let's prioritize. Come over here. Bronze cannons. I think these are captured people. Go for another boop. Oh, we don't have a lot of morale here. I mean, we're going to be smashing pretty hard. We could run out of morale, but we didn't. Left coalition, good. England, any chance you want out? Scotland wants out. Of course, bro. Peanut. These are both white flagged now. Let's park here. Morale tick, and then go in on these guys. See if we can get Naples out of here. Castile's been in from the start. Okay. Well, you know, trimming down these numbers is good, but yeah, it's... I can't... What the hell are the Ottomans doing in this war? And yeah, is there something weird about the mechanics of the 30 Years' War and how people can jump in? I wonder. This is a straight up fight. 5-to-1 ratio. Extra little stack wipe. Oh, you are not black flagged. You're moving towards Altina. So we will catch you there. Oh, I'm actually offended that you broke so fast, but it wasn't a stack wipe. So you had low morale, but apparently just enough that you didn't didn't get stack wipe. Hungary wants out. Perfect. That's a big deal. Okay, I would still love to de-siege this stuff. Is there a button for detached levies? Yes. Okay. Guns? We're gonna move back down to the south. We'll figure out some things to kill. Peasants, see if you can de-siege Cologne for me. It'll take a while, but that's okay. Hopefully you don't get booped along it. I'm a little annoyed that Britain doesn't want out. Austria does, but yeah, we need... I think as soon as we get the 10 war score, we'll be able to take more than 10 war score worth of stuff. Oh! Lubbies, hey, that's my house. I'm gonna go after this. Tick. Let's go. Let's go. What? Is there a fort blocking us? Or is it winter? It's winter again. Okay, let's go siege out Augsburg. Innovation wave. Ooh, what does this give us? More research, more institution growth, which we don't have yet. More progress towards innovative. We're probably capped on innovative. We probably have to have flat bonuses pushing us up. But okay. guess I don't have to rush this siege. And U5 winter's always coming. True, even when it ends. Next winter's coming. Reminds me of the whole thing with the gremlins, right? Don't feed them after midnight. But it's always after midnight. By definition. I assume it means don't feed them between midnight and sunrise. But I don't think they actually say that. All right, well, we can park here because winter's probably about to go. It's probably about to go from a normal winter to a mild winter. And then we can jump on these guys. Possibly even by the time we get there, although I'll wait a tick to get... Oh, they're running away. Damn it. Well, I guess the winter ended. Oh, well, we'll go ahead and engage them there. That should be fine. We can engage with a ton of morale. We are actually losing more dudes. We got -2 to our rolls. Oh my god, we lost that battle. When was the last time we lost a battle? Freaking Ottomans. Oh, lots of people on a separate piece. Okay. Let's kick a bunch of people out. Muscovy. The Papal States. Polotsk. Smolensk. And the Netherlands, yeah, no war score, so we'll just go and do this. Why not try to take money from them? Because we can't. You need at least 10% war score to take cash. Right? So if I do this, they're not willing to do it. So if we don't have 10% war score, they're being white pieced out. Otherwise, yeah, we're taking cash and stuff as much as possible. And yeah, it's the same thing with Austria. Austria definitely wants out of this war, but we can't ask for a single thing until we get 10% war score with them. Oh, our leader died. 70, 70, 87. Ooh, that's even better. Okay, we're gonna go with Forgok Better over here. We should take a look again to see if we've got some decent options for mercenaries. Should spend... I could get these guys. That actually would be decent. Okay. And you are... That's you. It's these guys over here. The so-called... Ooh. I don't love where you are right now. I wonder if anyone wants to open the border so I can move these stupid mercs. Yeah, we could spend some... part of it is, like, I want to focus on the military. Although, if we do have some more barracks, we should do that. And I do want to keep a big buffer for war, but it has climbed up a lot. Partially because of all the peace deals we've done. Okay, we can build 3 whole barracks. Can I do some RGOs that are in decent areas? We'll do that. But yeah, I'm still going to leave a half-decent buffer here. We can do economy building afterwards. Oh, the mercs are currently in retreat mode. Oh, maybe it was just I couldn't move them because they're in retreat mode. Okay, maybe they are coming to friendly territory. And they're not being absolutely stupid. A little risky. There it is. Can I merge them? Yes, I can. Interesting pathing. What's the terrain here? We'd be getting a -1 to our roll. Might be fine. Let's get a proper morale take this time. Okay, let's go. Oh, who wants a marriage? Cortona. A vassal. You know, fine. The ruler just died? Yes. I do have a new ruler. I have a new ruler. Does it matter? The one who just died. Like, oh no, I think another courtier died. We did get a second death message, but I think it was someone completely different. We could go and take brigands, actually. I mean, what I'd really like to do is win more. Oh my God, we're at 10%. We're 10%. Hold on. Yes, you sons of bitches! Leave the Holy Roman Empire. Also, I would really, if you would be so kind. Yes, yes. Overcook? Sure. This stuff? That's a little too far. I mean, I could ask for some cash or something. You know, it'd be great. No, that's too much. Because it would be great because it would split them in half. Although I think the AI, yeah, would leave the resistor 2 fractured. Is smart enough to factor that in, which is good. Oh, what about this? Because this is probably part of a province that we could clean up. Nah, you're not willing to do it. So you would give me this, but not that. It brings us to 0. You want? Part of me is like, well, let's get a tiny bit more. You can fracture a different participant in war? That is funny. I could just get a little bit of money or something. I don't think I can do this and war reps, though. This might be fine. Oh, let's do a safety save first. Just one more battle. Twitch chat. You're terrible. Love you. You're terrible. If we get a fraction more, then we can just clean up this completely. Right, they're sitting at 0. They currently have a progressing siege, although that's probably always going to be the case. Now, does this resolve... Hang on. How do you resolve the War of Religion? It's probably another deal. It's probably too much, right? Is there... Or is it just going to happen because I'm going to win? Religious supremacy. I mean, that was our war goal. Oh, yeah, right. 50! Oh, that's not going to happen. And the thing is, I no longer care. Eastern country. Yeah, there's a battle there that we might lose. No, I'm just going to peace out. You know, we could do save scummy thing, but we're just going to peace out. So I'm going to remove that and go with this. And then take a few bucks. There we go. Done. Once you're out of the HRE, you won't trigger the War of Religion anymore. Oh, that's an interesting point. Yeah, I might not be legally allowed in here, at least not as a leader. Hey, we left the Holy Roman Empire. Huzzah! Peace! Huzzah! I could just leave the Religious League. Yeah, I think I want to be out of it, because if this fight starts up again, France is just going to jump in again. But we could also spread more Lutheranism, and I want to protect my Lutherans people. I don't know if it... I don't know. I don't know. What I do know, though, is that I'm so happy to finally be out... Oh, that's not what I want to do. To finally be out of the HRE. Because it gives us so much more war options. I mean, yes, if we declare war on an HRE member, the ruler will come in, but we still have flexibility. And yeah, we might want to leave... We might still want to leave the War of Religions, because then if we start wars against a faction, it won't trigger the War of Religions. Yeah, no, I think that's what's going to happen. Who's got a good military score? Not you. Oh, then we just got these guys at middling and then you at nothing. Okay. So we need to do... The priority has to be integrating provinces. Boom, boom, boom. War exhaustion is going to go down on its own because we're not in the war right now. So I think I will switch you back to a Diplo task, which...
Hey, Quill, pay attention. There's
assimilate pops. Okay. Protect Lutherans by annexing their homes. Yeah, can we become a kingdom now is a great question. Okay, let me move over here. Now, the mercs in EU5, I think work the same way as like CK3, where it's like a one-time cost and then they time out, right? Like, I don't think I have to worry about getting rid of them or anything. Oh, standing on the levy is a really good idea, though. Let's see. Can we change our kingdom rank? I need 50 prestige. Okay. New goal. Get our prestige up as much as possible. Like, I might want to go and invest in culture. I guess it doesn't cost us that much. It's really not going to raise our prestige either, though. Yeah, start some humiliation wars. I mean, haven't we humiliated them enough already? Lose Republican tradition, lose stability. I don't know, whatever. It's fine. All right, now I feel perfectly fine to do some more spending. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to leave the War of Religions. Everything about what we're doing here is all about going in our own direction at this point. Yeah, market access and control. It's getting a little lower, but there you go. A bunch of new RGOs. Money is going down. Some of it's going to be reinforcement, probably. But maybe I'll just pause on the spending for a little bit. 50 prestige and 1,400-ish money. Oh, okay. We'll recoup a little. Presumably the truce map mode. I don't think we've used it very much. Truce map mode was one of my favorites in U4. I always had it pinned. Yeah, so Teal is a truce is active. Holland is interesting. There's no truce with Holland. I mean, we'll probably want to see the... Holland's in the HRE. Which is fine, because we would kick Austria's butt. Denmark would be on our side. I mean, we probably want to wait a tick. Maybe we want the war exhaustion to go down. At the very least, we probably want to let our manpower recharge a wee bit. Oh, are we at the too many forts thing? Barely. 0.6 over is fine. Although... one of the things we want to do with our money is upgrade our forts. And yeah, we might want to go and remove some in a few places that might not be as required. Benfeld, what's your terrain? See, this terrain here is totally flat. I think I will get rid of this fort. Oh, this is a bastion. It's level 4. Never mind. We're going to keep that. So it's not the greatest location. We might be able to get rid of one of these. I like on the border of France. Luneville is a city. Maybe Saint-Dié, which is... oh, no, it's hilly and forest. This place is flat. Flat grassland, so we don't get a defensive perk. It's only a level 2. So yes, I'm going to get rid of the castle here. Again, I wasn't too worried about being over the fort limit, but we could save a couple of bucks. And yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of fort upgrades. We might want to pick and choose. Frankfurt and Mainz. Maybe we can get rid of the one in Frankfurt. Yeah, see, it's flat as well. I think I'll get rid of the Frankfurt fort. Because we'll probably claim some more. And we have all this awkward territory. That's really funny. Should we get one here? Frankfurt fort is fun to say. Dortmund is a city. It is flat. Essen is also flat. And then we've got Dusseldorf over here. So I'm thinking of downgrading the Essen fort. All right. Since we're at peace, I'm going to drop the fort maintenance. And I will drop the army maintenance right now. Since we're not really reinforcing it anyway. Well, okay, hold on. We might want to do some rebel stomp. Nah. Let's go and drop this for now. Now, war XP, yeah, there's not that much. We're probably gonna let it bleed to 0. I think there's a devastation fixer thing that we can do with our government agents, although I think I still mostly want them doing what they're doing. Fort means fort. Yeah, so it is maybe a little ironic that we're getting the fort, get rid of the fort in Frankfurt, but you know, I'm a Canadian, which is where the great Alanis Morissette comes from. So obviously, I know a thing or two about irony. Devastation fixing is very effective. Maybe we should just because we did do note that the devastation fixing was important. It was early on when we're getting some. Well, there's a raised prosperity. What's it called? Recovery efforts. But that's prosperity. Is there one specifically for devastation? I don't see it. Because yeah, this is really good, and I can't remember. I can't remember if this stops when the recovery is hit 100%. Because if it doesn't, it's a little annoying. And I don't know if it does because I think it keeps the population growth. It does auto stop? Really? Oh, good. Because some of them don't. And again, I would like the split between the raise control. The control one, I would almost like 2 versions of this. One that doesn't increase the max control, because the max control one doesn't stop, because you might want to leave that there. But a lot of times what I want to do is just raise the current control to its maximum and then stop there. But yeah, okay, so we want recovery efforts. And probably based on, yeah, the lowest prosperity places, maybe we'll prioritize that. Or highest population, by the way. We'll get you, and then, yeah, you are really good at Diplo, which is the other recovery. So, tell you what, I'll do Antwerp, because it's got more people. Yeah, we should check bridges and locks. There might be some other buildings that are due. Again, I keep thinking, what I need is a... none? Oh, wait, hold on. That's just in the Strasbourg market. Oh, okay, I guess I could remove the market filter, but there's none there. Bridge. Go. Yeah, let's get those because they were good. If I just search for castle. Okay, there you go. As I say, there's an upgrade button. I don't know if there's an easy way to mass upgrade all castles. I mean, arguably, I might want to really look at the map and do like edge ones first or something. I don't know. I might also want to consider like economy development things first. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Which apparently weapons workshops could be quite profitable. I know I don't have the market filter here. What is the exclamation mark? It's lacking material, but these are places that are having issues. Yeah, upgrading buildings sucks. It really does. I mean, I could sort by where there's the most, but really it's by profitability and then hope to get some efficiency stacking. And Strasbourg is always going to be the most profitable for everything, which makes sense. But, like, I might want to do weapons workshops in Saarburg. Although its limit is lower, but its profitability is nearly the same, and then we could just stack efficiency and then leave some slots in Strasbourg for something else. Here, I'll do a couple. And then fine cloth. We don't have any yet. Not that profitable. That's interesting that it's putting this first. Oh, maybe because the others don't have any. Now, these might be upgrades of something that already exists, though. Yeah, and that is the other annoying thing, is if we sort by profitability, then go past the ones. First, the ones are the ones you already built, and then we have to go past those to find ones that aren't built but might still be profitable. Like a cloth workshop and a saltpeter workshop. What I'll do is I'll make sure to build at least one of all of those. I hate that it zooms us back up to the top. Saltpeter, not tremendously profitable, but we'll go and kickstart those industries, and then they'll probably start to show up in the list. Cannon workshops, there's probably tons of upgrades for those. And yeah, it is weird that there's filters for upgradable. They do not work in any way. Well, the bog iron is quite good, but okay. They do not work in any way, shape, or form that does what you want. Like upgradable and none of these. You still have level 1 stuff in here because I think the gunsmiths are upgradable, but it's bizarre. Yeah. Vertex filters. A lot of the filters are good, but there definitely needs to be a thing to help with like making upgrades less annoying. It's very bizarre that doesn't work the way expected. Oh, we got another parliament. Ooh, develop the interior. Yes, gives us some free development. And pushes us towards land, which I want. And we're already above 50%. Perfect. Good. Oh, did I not? The RGOs, all markets. Now, I mean, the ones outside of the Strasbourg market aren't going to be as profitable because they're going to have very little control. But there you go. Queue up some more RGOs. It's always nice. They're not reliant on inputs. The staffing for them is easy. Give us more raw goods to trade. And they make all of our other businesses more profitable because they give us more raw resources to play with. So that's always excellent. Any more barracks available now? I think that was going previously just a Strasbourg market. We might want to build some more. Thank you for extra support. I don't know if the effectiveness of the barracks is modified by the control, because these are really low control locations. Here, I'll just queue up 10 more barracks. And people are still coalitioning for some reason. I can't imagine why they would do that. Princeton is not loyal. I think most of what we need to do is we need to... Oh, we are trying to improve relations with them. Okay. Oh yeah, what does the market map look like now? So we still own two market centers. Cologne and Strasbourg. If at some point we conquer Bruges, the Bruges market's going to get bigger because it'll probably split a little bit of Cologne. Nuremberg is bouncing back a little. Good for them. Cute little Nuremberg. They were down to like 3 provinces or something like that for a while. So yeah, we definitely don't have the same massive emphasis. We haven't been building as many market buildings either. So that's part of it. We're not turning huge amounts of profits right now. Oh, you know what I could have done in the parliament and got ourselves some CB? No, I think we do have to give us a breather. We need to bounce back our manpower. Attrition, ally with foreign power. You know what? We'll just upset the patricians for a bit. That's fine. Oh, I missed the distiller's workshop. Oh, yes, because we have the Distillers Guild, but not the workshops yet. And again, maybe it would be better to go here and push these upgrade buttons. Now, I can hold Shift and Control, but I think it's still only for the current location. Yeah. But again, if I do go to Distiller's Workshop, the Tier 2s, and sort by profitability, if there is the Tier 1, I think they will do that first. I just don't know if they prioritize those locations. Control click, build 5 best locations, let them go get built, and sort of repeat that to try to encourage stacking, because it only ever queues up, I think, one at a time with the mass build, and so it spreads them out a lot. I got the H5 Constitution Advance and changed my parliament to a Constitutional one. Now it's 11% Senate support to get a CB tax. Wow! Okay. Remember your council leader. Oh, did our council leader kick the bucket? That's another one where I need like one of these alerts, although there's so many at this point that I might not even notice. Oh, we need to codify intelligence agency. Needed. Big stability hit. Yes, we don't have one. So ideally, I don't really want to replace it very often. So usually I go younger and with good stats. I'm going to take this guy here, Nicholas von Ottingen. Ottingen. He's fine. And there's things we could do, like, oh, depending on what state they're coming from. Fine. It's all burgers right now. It's fine. Oh, yeah, we lose Republican tradition, but it is better. I think you might have some of their 2 workshops. You haven't built them yet. Oh, and the distillers. That's fine. Town demands, exploration progress, research efforts. Oh, we need to redo our queue, stop infiltrating. That's fine. But yes, so, intelligence agency. Counter-espionage. I think I like counter-espionage. Lowers monthly rebel growth, increase spy network construction. I'm just going to go and boost some counter-espionage here. People have messed with us, I think, before. And yeah, there are a lot of alerts, and I could right-click a few. Lots of devastated locations. We're missing some coal in Strasbourg. I have no coal RGOs. I could build charcoal kilns with some amount of profitability. Okay. We're gonna build a few. We have a trickle of coal in a couple of our different markets. Yeah, hopefully we get coal mines at some point. I think this might be sorted by cost. Like, this is so old and obsolete. Oh, here you go. We'll get the discount on cabinet members. State power from cabinet position go down. You know what? Let's do that as well. I hate that it has, like, the loud shouty stuff right here. We don't tend to do this type of claim fabrication, but maybe now we can start. Anyway, I'll get it. Be a good option. Exploration stuff we're going to work towards. I don't care about supporting. Maritime, trade maritime advantage. It's not relevant yet, but it will be at some point. Naval law policy. Naval policy law. Colonial policy law. We're going to want those unlocked. Mercury patio is like you build coastal and different things like this, which wasn't relevant for a while. Is it coastal? I don't remember, but then local gold and silver output. Okay, let's get it, because at some point we'll probably want it. Bigger mercenaries, sure. Oh, that's, I think, our own mercenaries, actually. Ooh, army morale attrition goes down, sure. Supply limit, that's actually pretty handy. Albadiers, I think, was... Yeah, that's third age. That's irrelevant now. Well, I don't still have the Mercury yet, actually. More tolerance to true faith is actually quite good. Everywhere that's Lutheran is going to be less likely to rebel. Reduce inflation cabinet action. We don't need now. Hopefully we never need, but who knows. Okay. Maybe diplo range. Mercury patio increases production of gold and silver massively. Yeah, I don't think we've got either one. Maybe we do at this point. I don't know. Ooh, recovery efforts. Yeah, I think one of the recovery efforts finished. There you go. Yeah, I want to queue up a lot in the science because it's annoying to have to wait. We could poke one of these. No, I don't think there's any good reason to do that. It's the last hour. Did I miss anything? We are no longer in the HRE. Does that count? So we won the second 30 Years' War. I mean, we basically won the first one as well. There was a forced peace by the HRE leader for the first 30 Years' War. The HRE leader of Austria that wasn't even part of the 30 Years' War because dumb things happened. We still got a lot in that war, actually. Like, it was frustrating because we didn't get the ultimate thing we wanted in that first time because we wanted to leave the HRE. But we did take a bunch of territory in that first one. But the second one, we won properly for our goal. We got some territory out of it as well, but the big thing was we left the HRE. So we're fully independent. We can do whatever the hell we want with ourselves now. Funny, there's still this Imperial Treasury contribution. But I guess this is just showing us that it's existing? This is interesting. Okay, this feels like a glitch. I can increase the Imperial Treasury contribution. It's still spending 0. And it's saying that it's going to give me some prestige. Barely any. I'm wondering if when we reload the game, like for the next stream, if that might be gone. Because we're not in the HRE, so we shouldn't be able to make a contribution. And in fact, we can't. But yeah, like in EU4, I would have to go and remove... Oh my god. These locations. So this pisses off Austria, and... Do I really have to do this, like, one at a time? I'm assuming they probably have some, like, CB on us, because we have a province that's considered part of the HRE. Which might not matter. I'm not going to do this. That's insane, right? We can all agree? I don't have a button here for remove all provinces? Oh, there might be some road building to be done. That's true. That's a good point. Although it'll just cause me to complain about the road building UI again. You know what? I think I want to keep 2,000 ducats as my floor now. Let's wait a tick on the road building. I mean, I guess we could look around. We've got nothing else going on. But yeah, again, what I would really like is this road builder. This road builder is like 99% of the way there. The only thing is it doesn't have a toggle for only building roads, for this list to only have provinces inside of my country. Because a bunch of these, like, and we can see visually, but État, which is here, I could build a road to État. But it's in France. It's not in my province. It's not my territory at all. And there may be times where you want to do that for various reasons. But it's so dumb. It's so dumb. So what I want to do is find anywhere that's like slightly colorified, that's within my borders. So the black border over here. And that's where I would want to build all these extra roads to. Like this. I'll cut a road through there and presumably decrease the cost. Because we are set to like by proximity. These extra little filters, brilliant, great, lovely. But I don't want to have to click on these little things. Actually, this is probably a great candidate. It probably has no road whatsoever, because this is one of the places we claimed in this battle. But yeah, I just want to be able to pick from this list. Well, yeah, we did finally go and grab the rest of Strasbourgian, which I think were these two, for example, right? It's all part of the lower Alsace province. And they did have roads, because I think we're cutting through it to get to different places. Look where you have low control. Yeah, but again, that's where we want to build the roads. I mean, theoretically, again, what would really be nice is this builder having a thing that showed us how much of a difference in maximum control would happen before and after a road. What the max control currently is, and what the change will be if we do build this road over here. Because it's proximity, but effectively what you're looking for is the control thing. And I would love to sort by that and be able to see places where it would actually benefit. Like the click that I did, or let's say over here, right? Whitlick currently doesn't have the most optimal road to decrease proximity. So presumably, by building a road here, our max control will go up. Presumably, because presumably the proximity costs will go down, and that's okay. But it's not necessarily the case, because there's different proximity centers and all kinds of different things going on, right? And also, it's not just control, it's also market access and various things. So, and obviously we do have a market center in Strasbourg, so that'll be good. But one of the things we want to do, for example, hang on, I think we still have another recovery at least. Yeah. Here, I'll do the one that's at negative. Although there's like no one there, but sure, fine. We have a market center in Cologne. So theoretically, we want to build roads here that we would want to decrease proximity costs, which would be great, within a certain radius. Like probably from Cologne, I want to build some roads going north to give these guys better market access. It's not going to help their control, but it's still like, there's no way to interact with this list. This list is not helpful in any way. And that's the problem. That's the problem. You have to go by the visuals and coloration here, which could include going to the control map mode. But it doesn't matter. Either way, you're working with that. Bah. Going to be part of the 10th DLC. All right, manpower slowly trickling back up, and our army has been fully reinforced. It's still got the mercs in there, but I don't think we actually have to drop them. Road building, can you type in owned locations? I don't know. Lose religious influence. Oh, we don't want to lose prestige. No, this is strictly a name filter. I think we've got one more recovery. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, might have finished on its own. All right. Cancel. Yeah, do Diplo stuff, which is, at this point, I think we'll go back to assimilate. I don't think I need to help push the war exhaustion down a little bit more. It's going to be okay. We'll go for lowest of those. And you also have half decent, well, not great, but we'll still do some more assimilation over here. Keep that going up. All right. Can you search for a nation name in filter? Let's give it a try. I like profits. No, I want free trade. That's our vibe. Strass. No. Yeah, I think it actually just is that. Hell, you know, in this thing, if they just added a column with the nation name that you could sort by, that would work. It's stupid to do it that way. It should just be a toggle. It should be like a three-way toggle. Like right now, it's sort of show all. One toggle should be literally just within my country, and another toggle should be my country and my vassals, kind of thing. You know, either three-way button or maybe literally three buttons that you can go between. But it could just be one that you click to cycle if you want to save some UI space. Yeah, oh, sorry, did I type Strasbourg? Loth? Nope. I like a pretty blue. Obviously, we'll have to get rid of Flanders because they're identical to us. And then France is close enough. Okay, eliminating France might be a challenge. I really like our pretty blue here. It is... I miss being Strasbourg, but Strasbourg did have kind of a crap color. You get England to assist France's destruction. Honestly, I'm not sure. Wow, look at this funny name placement. Lose 10 prestige. Oh, God damn it. I don't want option 1. But I don't want to lose the prestige. Like, look at that. We might have to do, like, a war for humiliation sooner than I might like. Yeah, I think Quill should just pre-record the Road Builder rant and replay it each stream to save his voice. Mm-hmm. That would be efficient. But yeah, I'm going to want at least... I mean, probably whatever war... Like, we can start picking humiliation-type wars with smaller chunks. Like, it's not going to be the same mega thing as the 30 Years' War. Let's go speed 5. Oh, that's fine. But I probably want at least a quarter of maybe our manpower pool. I'm not doing colonization. I haven't even started exploration yet. We do have some of that stuff unlocked now. Actually, it's a good question. So how do we do exploration? I feel like it was somewhere... There was a whole tab. Geopolitics. Yes? Oh. Cost us money? Ooh, there's no confirm. Okay, well, we have an explorer. That costs us a lot of money, and it's going to cost us more to explore, but we could also steal some maps. I could sort by shortest time. Gold Coast. I like gold. Here, let's do that one. Takes 250 soldiers, fine, and $100. Fine. You're gonna leave from Antwerp. We still have to send a character. Sort by ability. So I'm guessing we're gonna have a bunch of events, and so you generally want people with the highest, just total stats, maybe. My first time doing exploration. We know how to build ships. We haven't unlocked a ton. Partially because we're about to go into a new age, and so I figured we'd just wait and pick up a bunch of Age 5 ships. We're not necessarily going to rush, but we'll see. Oh, hello, cabinet slot. That's right. You're best at military, so probably we'll put you on conversions. Yeah. We could help you stabilize, but it doesn't matter. There's nothing in here for prestige, is there? No. Yeah, we'll just do some more conversions. Although our conversion situation's pretty good. Our lowest is Lower Alsace with 65%, which is funny because that is where Strasbourg is. And like Strasbourg itself obviously is very, very Lutheran. 94% Lex Lutheranism. We also have a few Calvin Hobbits over here. They're going and playing some Calvin ball. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, we can do the stealing map. We have done a little bit of it. I don't know if it generates aggressive expansion. It probably has a bit of a Diplo hit, but it's not a huge deal. We could just steal some more. Why are you even showing me? I can't. No. It's off cooldown. Sure, great. Possible rival. This is also a little annoying. Oh, you know what? Let's rival the Netherlands. Actually, can I do Holland? I don't think I can. Maybe because they're a vassal. There you go. Do I want to rifle Austria? I'm allowed. But yeah, I don't know why there's not a filter here for show me the ones that I can legally rival. Well, right now I can only have 2 rivals. Okay, so it's just showing me these 2 because I could unrival them. Unmarried consul. Okay, I'm just going to hide that because it doesn't matter. Rebel movements are fine. In fact, go and hide that for now. Missing coal, I'll leave it. Truce is expiring soon. Lots of truces expiring soon. RGO's missing employees. Actually, that's fine. I don't care about that or that. I can't really do anything about it directly. I'm not going to turn off these buildings. They're barely unprofitable. Hops with needs will leave there. Hostile pirates will get rid of. Okay. There we go. Trim those alerts down. Yes, we left the HRE. We are independent. Still generally achieving the goal. Well, the soft goal that I set originally was sort of be a trade broker between like the French and German markets, basically, which happened actually pretty good. As soon as we set up our first trade place, we did that. Probably do need to build some more markets again. We'll see. And now we own these 2 territories, and we legitimately have like territory between these. We've got this buffer zone between the French and the Germans, while being our own particular brand of German Alsatian. We could go back to using our merchants to pull people into our markets. That's not a bad idea. Okay, integration done. What's your best thing? I mean, you're kind of good at everything. In which case, I think I would like assimilation. Because, again, the goal is if we bring the accepted and, well, primary culture to 50% or over in a place that's integrated, then it becomes a core, which is much better. And yeah, I guess I could do... Is it here or is it under economic? I think it's under economic. Out of curiosity, who would ally with us? Let's get Brandenburg in here. And maybe Lüneburg after. I really would like a soldier count on the screen. None in here, is there? If I go... 10,000. Ooh. Lüneburg currently has more troops. I mean, they're not huge. That is a big Lüneburg. Yeah, I think we haven't built market buildings in a long time. Oh, that was quick. Interesting, there's not a prompt for like starting new exploration. Grandmother died. Streams, fire him. Whatever. Stay there. We lose something regardless. Oh, you're still exploring. Okay. I was like, wow, that was really fast. We might get some Catholic zealots, but it's building really slowly and currently only in one location. So yeah, I'm not worried. So I think it's under economy actions, right? To invite to our market, offer market access preference. To include their locations, yes. Yeah, there you go. We'll go back to doing this and spamming this now. Yeah. Forgot this was a thing. Is it going to refresh this once we get up to 1? Or am I going to have to close and reopen it? What do we think? Place your bets. Is it going to correctly refresh on the month? It does not refresh. Womp womp. So now if we check our markets. Cone! You see both airs now. Ooh! No, because I think air is like in here, I think. Maybe we should colonize here if there's room. Maybe we should drop some colonists in here and then see if we can push our way up to air. And then obviously conquer air. Progress time improves. Huzzah. I'm sure probably still I can do things like grab the Navy maintenance. I mean, at some point, colonial migration will probably be a thing. I don't know if we have any alum. But, you know, we may as well go and queue some of these things up. Pearls. Maritime presence. And I might skip the actual ships. More gravel road modifiers. I don't know if these are prereqs or anything else. I don't think so. A merchant is bankrupt. Lose trade advantage in Lubeck. You know what? I don't care about that. Okay, we got some cash. So... Places. Merchant? Trade merchant quarters? I think it is merchant quarters. Yeah, that okay, yes. Because marketplace is the base tier, and we got this. We will get a level 5 version of it. But it might still be worth building some more merchant quarters now. Probably in both Strasbourg and Cologne. There. I'm building 10 in each. Yeah, I don't know. Is there a way to get our arts production up so that we get more arts pieces? That's a great question, and I don't know. If people have got some input on that, I would definitely appreciate it. Like, we've got our works of art. We're at 2 of 2 artists, so I can't, you know, get more artists this way. I think we're paying them as much as we can. Right? Cultural investment is maxed out. Conquer more capitals to steal some more arts. Yeah. Well, again, we're not going to start a war yet. We're gonna build our manpower a little bit more. We do have no war exhaustion, which could be a trigger for us to go. Oh, I still want to get my at least a bunch of my forts up to the next level. Invite artists as a diplo action. So, I mean, that boosts the cultural influence of whoever I invite an artist from. But it still gives me artists that presumably can generate more prestige for me? We might do that. I'm going to want some feedback. And I'm probably going to have to go and do some actual reading. I've never, like, explicitly researched the... How do I prestige? invest more in cost support, even temporarily. I want this sitting at 100%, please. Pick artists carefully. You can only invite to a certain very low limit. I mean, that's part of me is still wondering, because I'm sitting at 2 of 2 for my artist count. Because I can't use this. I can't use higher artists, which would cost me prestige anyway. Although theoretically, cost it to invest. Can I boost artist salary? It's at plus 0%. To prestige. Typically you get the max level in the prestige, but we warn will shut your levels unlocked. This is like a reference to quite a few games are like that. I think Deep Rock Galactic has that sort of thing. You max out your level, and then you prestige your account and it resets it. It reminds me a lot of in Warframe, you get your frames to the max level or your weapons to max level, but then you can go and use an item to do a polarity shift on it, which then resets their level to 0. Although it takes 2 seconds to max out a level of something in that. Enemies. I'm sorry, Strasbourg still exists? Oh, yeah, down here. All right. Come at me, bro. Paying 100% for military gives prestige. Does it? Oh, and fort maintenance. The problem is this prestige decay. Although I suppose... oh yeah, this is just the effect. You know, it feels like we should have lots of works of art. We sure as hell stole a bunch from Paris. I would boost the forts. What are we looking at here? I mean, it removes some of the decay. There is that. I don't know. I think I'll stay on the build money for now. Ba-da-da-do. Actually, let's get some more paper just to make sure our book industries still work. I think I'll do a few control clicks of 5 here. And then more merchant quarters. Bunch of those. You don't have any art galleries to show your stolen art? We need a British museum is what we need. Art. Art schools. Let's build an art school. Hold on a second. All right. Where do I find out what it actually does? Full tradition, cultural influence, skill of new artists. All right, well, no reason not to do it. Oh, there's an Arts Academy at level 3 that we have not unlocked. Hold on a second. Art. Okay, there's a few different things. Oh, yeah, we have a few outstanding. Ability by service. Oh, shit. We didn't go through plantations. Yeah, maybe we'll want the Diplo range. Yeah, it wasn't important before, but let's go and get that going now. I will want those. But what else here was for art? Artistic prints. Skill new artist. Okay, we have that already. It'd be nice to filter this based on what we've already done. Okay. Meanwhile, in Victoria 3, you've got your various factions just building... Oh, it's way after 4. Even a low stat explorer is way better than the best mill. Oh, hang on. You're saying... what am I looking for? Here. Here. How do we filter for artist? In the YouTube chat, EQCR says, choose Explorer. Even a low stat explorer is way better than best military. But I don't know. There, George Kepler. Is there a better way? Huh, you make exploration cheaper, but slow it down. But it didn't put Gregor... I think it was Gregor. I didn't put you at the top. It's just sorting for raw power. When choosing Explorer, you want to manually filter for Explorers. Otherwise, you're exploring non-Explorer, which is not efficient. And I then wasted money buying the Explorer. How do I tell? Okay, so we're currently progressing at a 0.33 for 9. And Gregor is an Explorer. Or, hold on, is he? Is it just that he has an Explorer trait? Torture. Right, okay. Alright, he's definitely an Explorer. Oh no, he is much better, because... Plus, okay, so he gets a 0.5 from being an Explorer. Okay, so it does make it quite frustrating that it doesn't auto-sort that and put Explorers on top. Like, you'd think, so it's sorting by ability, which might be useful because maybe there's events where that matters. But you'd almost think there should be a sort by exploration speed. Right? But yeah, that does make it faster. Okay, cool. Oh, we do have a CB against the Netherlands. Interesting. Oh, I think we still have a truce. Oh, okay. That is a lot of dudes over there. No, I'm still gonna wait. Especially if there's gonna be that many people. I'm gonna want to wait. We might want to pick on some small dudes, but we'll see. Okay, I guess I do have to wrap it up today. Woo! This is fun. Very satisfying to finish the 30 Years' War Part 2. Honestly, I don't know how long each of the two wars were. Maybe added together, it happened over the span of about 30 years. Ish, because I think we started a little earlier than the actual 30 Years' War started. And I mean, we have been at peace for a little bit, but I'd say all together, with a little breathing period in between, maybe it was around 30-ish years. And yeah, let's let the manpower pool refill. We're making some money right now and enjoying it. Yeah, I'm going to keep these spendings low. We'll keep pushing up the economy a little bit more. I wonder if any more barracks have are placeable again. Yes. Oh, it was still saying I want to keep about a 2K buffer now rather than 1K, but we'll do that. We'll keep powering up the barracks, which gives us a higher manpower cap, but also more manpower per month, which is going to be useful. And we'll get ready. And here's the thing. We're so close to the next era. Oh, you know what we haven't done? I don't think we've gone looking for if there's anything we can do to... How do we check the requirements here? There was a... Ah, here. Anything we can do to make it more likely that we meet these. I hate that there's no check marks to show which ones are valid. So first of all, it's not random city. It's not historical. Those are not the rules we're playing. It's dynamic over here. We have printing press. We're in Europe. We have university. I don't know what our literacy is. And this is always a little confusing because it sounds like it's pro-traditionalist here, but it's like plus versus minus. And I think the positive number here is towards innovative. So theoretically, scientific revolution should spawn here. Because we'd want those in there, or we'd want to push it as quickly as possible. Because before we go to the next big war, what we want to do is make sure we get the military institution spread to us as quickly as possible, embrace it, beeline some new units, unlock them, and then go with a big tech advantage. So that's going to be the goal. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and raid the Kiss for Luck, who is streaming today. Give her some love, and I'll see you on Wednesday for more of this. Thanks, everyone. Oh, what's the other two? That was scientific? So it's under absolutism. So it's military revolution, scientific revolution, and manufactories, which sounds super sexy. Yeah, building levels. We have to have capital economy, which I believe we do. So that we should be eligible for. And the military one, pike and shot artillery. We have the population. We have manpower. This is the issue again. I don't think we're at 20 offensive. No, we're not. So we're not eligible for spawning the military revolution. Hopefully it doesn't spawn too far away. We can get it spread to us a lot. Anyway, that's it, folks. I'll see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.